I always thought the scariest things in life happen in dark alleys or abandoned buildings, but the worst night of my life started on a perfectly normal highway in Ohio. My name is Derek Vaughn. I'm not someone who scares easy. I've driven late at night 100 times. I drive truck routes sometimes. I know how empty roads can get after midnight. So when I was coming back from my buddy's place in Columbus, and the tire blew out somewhere past the Zanesville exit, I wasn't panicking. I pulled over near one of those gravel pull-off spots you see on highways. You know, the kind with a beat-up sign and a trash can that hasn't been emptied in weeks. It was around 1:30 in the morning. No cars, no lights, just the hum of the wind and my hazards clicking. I called roadside assistance right away. They said maybe 40 minutes, so I sat in the car and just waited. I didn't get out because honestly there was nothing to see outside anyway. I left the radio on low, some country station out of Wheeling. About 10 minutes later, a pickup truck slowed down. Old red thing, rust along the back panel. The window rolled down, and a guy, probably mid-40s, ball cap, kinda lean, leaned out and said, "You good?" I said my tire blew, and I was waiting on a tow. He nodded, said the nearest gas station was about 6 miles up. Then he offered to take me there so I wouldn't have to sit alone in the dark. Okay. Looking back, I should have just said no, but it was cold out, and the guy didn't feel weird at first. He was smiling. He had one of those gas station coffee cups in the cup holder. Normal stuff. So I got in. He started driving. We made small talk. He said his name was something like Rufus, maybe. I don't know why, but I never asked him to repeat it. Then the questions started. Not aggressive, just slow. Like, "So you live around here?" I said not too far. He asked what part of Columbus. I said just east. Then he asked what street. I kinda laughed and said, "Aw, you wouldn't know it," and changed the subject. He let it go. But then like 2 minutes later he asked again, different way. "You said east side, that's near Reynoldsburg, right?" I said, "Yeah, maybe." He nodded, kept driving. We got to the gas station, some BP off the exit. I thanked him and got out. He didn't leave right away though. He pulled into a parking spot and just sat there. I went inside and bought a water I didn't even want, stood near the window. His truck didn't move for maybe 5 minutes. Then I saw him. He had his phone out, leaning slightly toward the passenger window, looking toward the road where my car was still parked. The tow truck showed up about 20 minutes later, got my car, got home. I was tired. I remember thinking the house felt too quiet. My dog had died a couple months back, and I kept expecting to hear him at the door. Dumb thought for 2 a.m. I ate some cold pizza standing at the counter and went to bed. I checked the locks twice before I fell asleep. Not sure exactly why, but around 3 a.m., something woke me up. I don't know what. I just opened my eyes and I was awake. I went to the bathroom, and on the way back I looked out the hallway window. There was a red truck parked about 2 cars down from my house. Lights off, engine off, just sitting there. I told myself it was nothing. Told myself it was probably some neighbor's friend or something. I went back to bed, checked again 10 minutes later, still there. I stood at that window watching it for a while, then it slowly pulled away, no rush at all, like it had nowhere to be. I didn't sleep the rest of the night. The next morning I went outside to check my mail and noticed the gravel on the side of my driveway, near the edge where it meets the grass. Tire marks. Like something had pulled up close, turned around and come back, more than once. Damn. I took pictures on my phone, sent one to my sister Petra. She said I was probably overthinking it. I filed a report. The police were polite about it, but also kind of not that interested. Said there wasn't much to go on. They asked if the man had said anything threatening. I said no. They took a note and I never heard back. They were right. There wasn't enough. I still don't know if that was the same truck. I can't prove a thing. But I moved my car to the garage now. and I stopped driving alone late at night. I don't know what that guy wanted. I just know he knew where I lived.